Traitor, Don Cheadle, Guy Pearce, Jeff Daniels, three of the best you can find. And indeed, more than watchable. Very good motion picture. I was just talking about The Fabelmans. Near there, really. I mean, as I said, I wasn't really awed by The Fabelmans. Yeah, I mean, even I could see, and there's clearly something wrong with me. So you have it here. Don't watch because it's not worth it. I'm telling you silly things, crazy things, stupid things, lies. Nonsense. But The Fabelmans, it's true, it's coming in the tales of, I mean, after seeing the Banshees of initially, well, that makes more sense, a little bit more sense. Anything is failing. I mean, you have this massive achievement, fabulous, phenomenal, fantastic. Not just perfectly done, but also with an emotional impact. It covers all bases. It's funny. It makes you cry. I got to cry. I mean, I was heartbroken. And Nek Pusutra, indeed one of the best of this century and one of the best of all time. It should drop there in the top 20, 25 movies made. I mean, depending on what standards you use, what criteria you use. I'm a bit confused, to say the least, by the release of the latest BFI, Best 100 Movies list, which is the British Film Institute, which is every 10 years, I didn't know. There is one, and what's the name? Danielle, on first place, best ever motion picture, is something I've never heard of. I will try and watch it. I saw this program on Cultural Channel, TV Cultural. They were talking about this list, some of the local production. We've just had team building film with 1 million tickets, and I find it from the trailer. I don't intend to watch, but I mean, if your trailer is this awful, how can? And I hear it's people laugh. I would laugh because it's outrageous, I don't know. But it's also terrible. Anyway. And this number one on the BFI list is a film wherein, in the Italian neo-realist style, you have the protagonist cleaning the house, taking a bath, and whenever there is an activity which in a commercial movie they skip over, eating, water boiling on the fire, they show it, and they tend to show it for as long as it takes to do that. So, in other words, for your average audience, it would be boring. So, let me see. Now, if I come to this with lower expectations, there's a chance it will work. The Fabelmans coming after Banshees with high expectations didn't bring. But it's also due to some circumstances, seen in a different period when it's surrounded by modest productions. It would have sizzled and dazzled. I don't know. So, Traitor. In a way, a classic story. You have an agent infiltrated in the most dangerous place within terrorist groups and try trying to prevent disaster on the scale we've seen with 9/11 and other attacks. I mean, they keep popping up, which is what I find, well, so atrocious. But then I don't understand those I see in the sauna downtown. People with education, people who have traveled, keep offering you the most idiotic conspiracy theories. The Americans would. Okay, let's accept that. Most stupid of all things. But how about the others? I mean, you have this, and then you see the Paris, the Bataclan, the more than 100 people killed, and then how about the yes? Anyway, let's forget about that. Try and keep on course, which is impossible. We have to end this and say again, it's a good movie. I didn't talk about it. I'm sorry, mea culpa. But then I'm not having an audience. So I don't really upset many, if any.